Hi guys, this is Katja with Creators Image Studio. A while ago I showed you these quick and easy mini albums that I created. I called it the 2 easiest mini albums ever made. I did another one and today I want to focus on some embellishment tips for you all. Because these albums are pretty simple, so you can very easily add more interest to them by embellishing in different ways. So let me show you a couple of ideas. For instance, round the corners, and I used different widths of corner here. I think this is 3/8 of an inch and this is 1/8 of an inch. That is a corner chomper by We Are Memory Keepers. Also, what I did here, well, this is a sort of a title of the album, so the place where the holiday was and the date. And I made it look like some kind of wooden plate or a location indication by actually using some wood paper here, wood grain paper as a stick, and then using a die with not quite straight edges, just to give it a bit of a vintage look, a bit of a worn look. And these are nested dies by Nelly's. Nelly Snellen, that is a Dutch brand, but I think she sells internationally, so that is why I'm showing it. So that is the first idea, so rounding the corners, adding some wooden location indication. Also, I added some stickles to these corners. And here I used a border punch and a corner punch set by Martha Stewart, so you can see that the patterns of these punches match together, so you could actually punch it all around if you use the corners here. But you can also combine them with 2 pictures like this, so you have a variation on the one hand and also consistency in the shapes. Again, with some corner chomping, using different corner chompers by We Are Memory Keepers. What I also like to do is use stamps on my pictures, especially when there are a bit larger areas in the pictures that are a bit plain or a bit, lack some interest. And I add some interest by adding a stamp to it. Now, these pictures are non-porous surfaces, of course, so you will need an ink that is suitable for that. And I find that the StazOn inks are especially suitable for non-porous surface areas, like glass, but also like pictures. And, again, with the stickling here on the corners. You can, of course, also punch out some shapes. You could use dies, but sometimes I find punching quicker to do. And then, of course, you can add some stickles to add some interest. Same here with the little flowers. I punched them and added some stickles. Here I did some digital editing, so I used a web-based photo collage, application, a web app actually. Because these are actually 4 pictures. You can see it from this distance, but these are 4 different women, my aunts and my mother. And because the pictures were so much alike, I decided to do a collage and make one picture. So that is an idea. So digitally edit your picture and then have them printed. Well, again with the corners. And again some punched flowers. Now here you see something new. I have bought some sentiment dies by Sizzix. Well, you have 7 sentiments here, family, friends, etc. You can see them here. And the one that I use here is forever, and they look like this. And again with the punched clovers. Here I used a corner punch that did some rounding and some punching, so it was a special effect here. And again, I combined a corner punch with a border punch, although these are not one set, but I did think they matched well together. So as you can see, I try to do something different on each page. Well, again, with the Martha Stewart set here. And what you can also do, if you have pictures where some strangers are in the background, like here, you can do a punched shape here or a die cut and break the background. So you really have to look hard to recognize a person or persons in the background here. So your focus is pulled toward the subject of the picture. So that is another idea. And here I use stickles all around the picture. And again, one of the Tim Holtz dies, this time it is Love. And what you can also do when you are die cutting words like these or shapes is take some design paper that have a color gradient here. So you can see a sort of an orangey part here, but here it slowly fades into a sort of a bluish or greenish color. So there are different colors, different shades of color, and if you place your dye well, so just figure it out and you know, try to place it exactly like so on your design paper, then you can have these gradients in your die cuts. So there's an idea for you as well. And here's another instance of, you know, breaking the background a bit. So I was trying to shift the focus again to the subject of this picture, so I added a lot of smaller punched out shapes, flowers, little hearts here and a little tulip here, added some stickles, so you will look here, and this is just sort of a fun addition to the background. Again, with the tulips, there's a little punch that I have, and I chose different pieces of design paper here, so they all look different, and added some stickles to the rounded corners here. Again, with the corner punch and the border punch. Added some stickles to the corners here, and this die in particular is very beautiful. It is a die by Marianne Design, also a Dutch brand, so it goes like that. And of course you will use 2 pieces of design paper. In my case I used a green piece of design paper and a red piece and combined them. And these dies you can emboss them too, so you can see the shapes here. So if you use your embossing mats as well, so you can get these embossed shapes here in the flower as well. So I just thought I'd share these embellishing and decoration ideas for you. Now I hope you enjoyed this video so far. I hope you enjoyed the inspiration and that you found some ideas. To add still more variation and to give you some more ideas, I will add some footage of the second iteration of this album, that is with the same design paper. This is K&Company's Nature, with all the lovely green and blue and reddish colors, to give you some more ideas. And then I will see you next time. So please click these thumbs up to like this video and support this channel. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!